All right, Nick. So just today, the Bad Batch official trailer came out. I believe we got a teaser earlier, several weeks back. So today, March 30th, 2021, over on the official Star Wars channel on YouTube, Star Wars The Bad Batch official trailer has landed. And right off the bat, I want to tell you this. It's got 58,000 thumbs up right now and 3.4 thousand thumbs down. I don't even know how I feel about something that's not being ratioed right now, but it's worth a look. It's worth a look. Let's see what is going to happen. I know that you've already seen the Bad Batch trailer. I have already seen the Bad Batch trailer. What we're going to do this time is we're going to play it together. We're going to play it right now, and we're just going to kind of talk over it. So, yes, we know that the Bad Batch is coming, and it's from the same people who made the Clone Wars. And Nick, my initial thoughts on the Bad Batch was they kind of seemed like filler episodes to me. This is the way that season 7 started. The title of the episode was actually called The Bad Batch.
Yep.
And they were okay. It wasn't bad. The middle of the season in Clone Wars is what was bad. But I see this and I see Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, and the Rambo clone trooper.
Yeah, his name is Hunter. He's the leader of the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Yep. And I will tell you that I do like how they're very diverse. You got 5 very different kinds of people, and it looks like the young boy there, it looks like they're on Camino, and that boy is going to be going somewhere with them. So I would assume that this child is going to be an integral part of the story, especially for them to show the child 2 or 3 times in this trailer.
Yeah, and this takes place after episode 3, I believe, and there was Fennec Shand. Looks like she's in it, along with Grand Moff Tarkin. Mm-hmm. So I guess she's actually been around kind of doing this for a long while by the time we see her in Mandalorian. But I'm really liking the animation of this. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, it does look good. It does look good. And
of course, that doesn't mean the show's going to be good, but it looks good,
It does look good. And I think that this show will more than likely succeed for what it's meant to. It's going to be meant to be entertaining and to give us some laughs. I don't think it's going to be like a story-rich deep dive into the lore. There's going to be, things that happen in this show that's going to have a ripple in time effect kind of thing for all of Star Wars. I don't think that's going to happen at all. But we want to go over here to this article that just came out today. Star Wars The Bad Batch trailer arrives ahead of May the 4th launch. So we do know that it is almost here. And this news came out exactly a day after the Kenobi cast reveal. And that's the way that this article was actually written. First up is the newest Star Wars series to debut, coming in barely over a month. We learned last month that the new series, Star Wars The Bad Batch, is slated to launch on Tuesday, May the 4th. On Tuesday, Disney followed the news with the premiere of that CGI animation series' first trailer, which immediately follows in the footsteps of Clone Wars Revival on Disney Plus a little over a year ago. The new series also sees longtime Clone Wars steward Dave Filoni return as co-executive producer. So that right there is a good thing, though, right, Nick?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I haven't been too disappointed in what Filoni's done so far. Is there any way you can zoom in on that article just a tad bit?
Yeah, there you go. Nice. All right, so Tailed by Tarkin, Clone Wars 7th season opened by focusing squarely on the Bad Batch, like we said just a moment ago. A ragtag group of clone troopers, also known as Clone Force 99, whose mutations turn them into super soldiers above the rest of the clone fray. Their combination of action-filled missions and comic relief banter set a solid tone for a season that barreled toward epic set pieces long teased by Filoni, particularly the Siege of Mandalore. Tuesday's new trailer sees the quintet, Hunter, Echo, Tech, Ricker, and Crosshair, immediately fall under the watchful eye of Grand Moff Tarkin. Ordered the Death Star to fire upon. Grand Moff Tarkin, the man that we first saw in Star Wars: A New Hope, that ordered the destruction of Alderaan. He notices the unit's knack for disobedience while doing his droid-killing bidding before eventually ordering his army to wipe out Clone Force 99. Now, Nick, I will tell you there was one thing in that trailer that I didn't particularly like, and that was when Moff Tarkin says, "These 5 are stronger than an entire army."
Yeah, that's kind of making them a little OP, for sure. It's like all 5 of them are like super soldiers, But what I'm curious about is, I'm guessing they did not take part in Order 66. And I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons why Grand Moff Tarkin is wanting them wiped out, because they're not obedient to the Emperor and the Empire.
Well, it's and you know what? So questions like that, Nick, is why the show has hope, because that could be interesting. That could be interesting. And are we going to get to see Ahsoka in this show? I hope so.
Yeah.
Exactly why and when that order comes down is unclear. Talking about to wipe out Clone Force 99. Though this series takes place squarely in the franchise's Imperial era and thus far appears to be full of laughs, blasters, explosions, sweeping dogfights, massive lizards, and throwing knives, all rendered in the same plastic toy aesthetic favored by Clone Wars. This trailer includes the welcome return of Mandalorian sniper Fennec Shand, voiced once again by Ming-Na Wen, along with a unnamed child who, according to StarWars.com, meets our heroes on the planet Kamino before getting tied up in their escape plans. Between these and the return of Clone Wars characters, Saul Guerrera, that's another thing that I forgot to mention. Saul Guerrera is in this show. It's hard to imagine Bad Batch not roping in further cameos over the course of its first season. And I'm going to tell you what, if they bring the more people that have cameos in this show, the better for the show. And it ends right here, Nick. Unsurprisingly, Disney is sticking with its once-a-week trickle for new episodes once the series launches. After its special 70-minute premiere on Tuesday, May the 4th, new episodes will follow every Friday and will certainly be much shorter than 70 minutes. So, Nick, your initial thoughts on The Bad Batch as it is here. It is among us. It is about to happen. What say you?
I haven't watched all Clone Wars, so I'm not all 100% up to speed on that, but I'm actually looking forward to this show somewhat.
But you did watch all of season 7.
Yes. Well, minus the middle 4 episodes.
Oh, you missed nothing.
Yeah. I heard everyone was like, you can literally skip all those episodes. They're literally meaningless. And I have watched a lot of Clone Wars. I just haven't watched every single episode. I did watch all Rebels. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. We'll definitely be reviewing each episode. I like the once a week drop because it gives us time to. I wish Netflix would do that with Cobra Kai, because I would love to hit on each episode and then kind of theorize on what's going to happen next and what's going on and that sort of stuff. It gives us more time to kind of take it all in and digest it slowly over time, like the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, guys, that's gonna, it's gonna be interesting, and we want you.
Well, what's your thoughts on it?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it for sure.
Yeah,
and I hope it's good. I have such a sour taste in my mouth. The residual leftover effects of everything that's happened in the last 3 months, all the negativity. And it's like, I've seen people post and say that Disney is desperate. I don't think they're desperate. It's time for them to post a little bit more about Kenobi. It's certainly time for them to post about The Bad Batch. So I don't think this right here that we're talking about is an act of desperation on their part. But
I don't think so either.
If they are,
because Kenobi's just started filming
right
this week. Bad Batch comes out in a month.
But I want good Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I hope that Disney has learned lessons. Do I have reason to think that they have? No, I don't. But I'm going to watch and I'm going to see and we're going to report and we're going to call it what it is. But I enjoyed Clone Wars. I enjoyed Rebels. I enjoy, for the majority of what Dave Filoni produces. So, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to see some new Star Wars, and I want it to be good. The last Star Wars that we all saw, guys, was great. It was great.
Yeah.
And I want this to be really good as well. So that's my take.
And me and Coach are continuing not to give Disney any money. We're not we don't sub to Disney Plus or any of that. But we are going to watch it and review it for the channel.
Absolutely, we will. Absolutely. Well, guys, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think. To all of our live viewers right now, give us a 1 if you are 100%. You're going to watch the first episode of Disney Plus, or of The Bad Batch, whether you have Disney Plus or not. You are going to watch it, and give us a 2 if you are saying nope, not going to watch it, not for me at all. Let us see those numbers, and if you're not watching live, let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts about The Bad Batch? And we would love to engage with you in that way.